Okay, moving on now to the next consideration. Let's get back to my mind map. So, next, I would say it's important to learn some useful language for group presenting. Okay, so have a look at this, for example. So, Taro introduces the topic and the special place that we've chosen to tell you about is Malaysia. I'll first hand over to Maki, who's going to tell you about the food in Malaysia. Maki says, "Thank you, Taro-san. Yes, I was really surprised by the food I had when I visited Malaysia 3 years ago. Dot, dot, dot. Anyway, that's all for now about the food. My colleague Hiromi is going to take the reins from here." Hiromi says, "Thank you, Maki-san. Malaysian food is definitely delicious. In my part of this presentation, I'm going to talk about the history of Malaysia and explain briefly how it came to be so multicultural." Okay, so that's all I have to say. Back to you, Taro-san. Thank you, Hiromi-san, Maki-san. So in summary, so you can see there's interaction between them. Okay, it's not three presentations about Malaysia, it's one presentation. Okay, one presentation with interactions. They have practiced, they are talking to each other as well as the audience. Okay, so the three parts to this presentation, maybe the introduction and the summary, and maybe Taro had his own part as well. Whoever does the introduction needs to still introduce the three parts. Okay, they still need to do the full introduction piece. So let's put that on here. So you still need a introduction, which includes a greeting, introduce yourselves. It also includes that you introduce the topic. And hopefully this is in an interesting way, right? You can see that Taro has said, and the special place we have chosen to tell you about is Malaysia. So he's not just said, today we're going to talk about Malaysia. He said maybe something like, today we're going to talk about a place with amazing history, beautiful landscape, wonderful food. Today, the special place we're going to talk about is Malaysia. Okay, he's made that introduction of the topic a little bit interesting. And then the final function of the introduction is the, if you like, the thesis. It just means what's going to happen. So first, Maki will. Next, Hiromi will. Finally, I'm going to talk about. Okay, so three functions of the introduction. But also don't forget the transitions. So when you change from one to the next, interact with each other, even comment on each other's parts and what they've said. Yes, the food in Malaysia was very nice, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to ... If we just go back to here, we got some interesting expressions to help with those interactions. So very simple. I'll first hand over, pass the control. Simply just saying thank you, acknowledging the other person. Is going to take the reins. The reins are what we control horses with. So take the reins means take control. Again, thank you. And in my part of the presentation, that's acknowledging there are other parts. This is my part. And back to you if you're going back to somebody for the summary. Okay, and then finally, thank you. Thank you. So in summary. Okay, so lots of useful phrases there for that language. Another consideration is delivery and how you move, how you stand, and the space that you occupy. So I'm going to stop the video for now, and we'll talk to you again about that.